Hi, I'm Sherrick Peck. I want to show you how to take our device, the Tuner Pro, and immediately turn off a migraine headache. This is going to work about 90% of the time for a migraine headache sufferer right now while you're in the migraine. So first thing you'll do is take our device, the Tuner Pro, and turn it on. Now you can figure out what level feels comfortable to you, or you can put it in an algorithm. There's 4 different algorithms here that are just patterns to take your nervous system through. Now you can learn more about those in the user manual or watch some videos on this process. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it on a fairly low level and show you the steps one by one. Very first, you're going to take this device, take these points out wide like that, put it behind you so that the points are hitting the side of your neck. Take our cool pillow, or if you don't have our cool pillow, find something like it. Just set that back there so that it's comfortable and feels just wonderful in that entire thoracic cervical region. From that point, I just relax. Begin to hum softly to the device, which engages your vagus nerve. The recurrent laryngeal branch of the vagus nerve right here in your vocal cords is a great way to soothe and calm the nervous system. Just lean back and hum. One of the other nice things that the humming does is encourages you to take long, slow breaths. And that also takes you out of the stress response in your nervous system. So it's very calming for you. If you'd like to and you have a lot of neck tension, you can just kind of roll side to side and stretch those neck muscles out as you're just relaxing into the device and letting it take a lot of the tension out of your upper cervical spine. A minute or 2 or even 5 wouldn't hurt at all with this one. Now, the next step. And I'll set the pillow off to the side. But the next step that I would do is turn the device so it's facing the front. That makes it easy on the ergonomic positioning. Bring the device close together, about 2 inches apart, and set it right in the middle of the eyebrows. There's 2 very important nerves that come out right in the middle of the eyebrows. The supraorbital branch of the trigeminal nerve. And those points, if you begin humming to that again, you just bring that whole jaw region to start relaxing much better. This feels very good for a migraine headache. The next point, so the third point, would be to take these together and bring them right up to the top of your nose with pressure towards the top of your head. You could do this for a minute or 2, or you could do it for just 30 seconds. Either way, you will probably find that that is extremely calming to the entire nervous system. The next points that I would do is to turn this back 90 degrees or 180 degrees, I guess that is. Bring these points a couple inches apart and just run them from front to back of your head. Do that probably half a dozen or a dozen times. If you find some sore spots, just leave it at it. This feels very calming. Most individuals with migraine headache, they're already going to feel 40 to 50% of their symptoms have dissipated with just these first few techniques. Humming to this becomes very calming. The next point, switch that back to 180 degrees. Bring them in a little bit closer because you're going to go underneath your jaw with pressure against the top of the thoracic area there, your chest. Just place that there, hold it with both hands, and again, just hum calmly to it. I like to put my tongue between my teeth when I do this. The next point that's really helpful is to bring these apart and put them right on your cheekbones, where this delivers the resonance right back here into the jaw joints and into the inner ear. You use those bones of the face to help deliver that resonance. Very calming, very, very helpful. Probably the most important of all of the techniques, if you were going to choose just one, here's what I would do. Put them close together, put it on your favorite level. I like it to run on high when I do this, or one of my algorithms. In particular, I like the fast green wave pattern. And I'll put that inside my mouth, out into the cheeks, and I'll start working on opening and closing the jaw and working on trigger points from the inside of the mouth. It's completely painless. By the time that you have done that for a minute or two, most people suffering a migraine headache will have had 70 to 80% of the pain just dissipate. Turning off the nausea, turning off all kinds of other chronic pain issues that are present when your migraine headache is hitting. There's one more really important technique. Now, don't forget, there are hundreds of ways that you could use this to calm down your nervous system. I'm just concentrating on the ones that are most important for your migraine headache right now. One other super important technique is at the feet. Let me show you how to apply that. When we use this at pressure points on the feet, we'll use our algorithms as a great pattern for delivery through the long nerves of the body all the way up to the brain. Sometimes I'll use this first algorithm, which is a nice low wave, just to put me in a very calm state. Put that down on the floor on a piece of carpet so it doesn't rattle. Put your feet, your arches, against the sides of the tongs. Put your big toe right on the wings. And this starts delivering an amazing resonance up through your entire system. Now, of course, we're going to have you hum to that again to mesh everything from your head to meet with that energy coming up from your feet and to get your nervous system into balance better. This is a tremendous technique for those who suffer from anxiety and even depression. We like to put that energy running through you and have you think about things that you're grateful for and hum, which brings your nervous system into a very calm state. But you can see, and you can probably even hear, that's a pretty powerful little device for such a little machine.